You. Okay, y'all are already in here. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all already know when the music drops, we're about to pop. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Patrice. Hey, Brenda. How y'all doing? Oh, rolling on up in here. Rolling on up in here. Rolling on up in here. You're rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now how do I... There's my girl. Hey, Trina. Not that all y'all ain't my girls and my boys. All right, I'll be ready. Ooh. Hey, Annette. Hey, Savvy. All right, let me put this out here so everybody can come on and get it popping. Ooh, hold on. All right. All right. Hey, Sonny. Oh, no, I said, who is that? Oh, that's Savvy. Hey, Savvy. Said hey to you earlier. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I ain't going to keep y'all. I think I done said hey to everyone. Oh, yes, I have. Oh, yes, I have. Y'all, what y'all think about Inmate to Roommate last night? It was okay. Okay. Who we going to start off with? Oh, let's start off with the lovely, feel sorry for me, make excuses, Devin. Now, you Sasters was on point because you all said that the sister was the one that, was going to bond him out or bail him out. I didn't even think about the sister doing that because I'm thinking to myself, why would she? And then I thought, well, of course she would bond him out because, hey, he ain't going to come back to her house. So let him be a burden on somebody else. So here we have Devin. Devin been out a whole, 3 days? He's already in jail. Hey, Felonious. Hey, Sierra. Hey, LaQuita. And he's already been out for he's only been out for 3 days. He's back in jail. And so here is Kathy. Kathy's going to get him and pick him up and take him to a sober living facility. Okay. Because see, that will help him going someplace that will help him instead of out here getting high and causing chaos and havoc and be a mess. But see, Devin is on this whole pity party. What about me? Y'all let me down. Everybody done turned their back on me. He ain't seeing the wrongs that he has done. Daniel and Kathy literally opened up their house to you, and you talk about what somebody ain't done for you. Boy, sit down. Sit down. If I was Kathy, I wouldn't have picked him up. He would have found a way to that sober living facility. But feel sorry for me. And then we have the grandmother. The grandmother done came out that car with a cane. Child, I said, oh, grandma. But see, he can't stay at grandma's house either because, see, he's done burnt that bridge. Okay? And the grandma said, you ain't coming back here. We have gay, we have gay, we have gay. Listen, I love you, but you have hurt us. And we're not giving it, we're not helping you out anymore. And I don't blame her. But she says, of course, she loves her grandson. She wants the best for him. She wants him to get help, and she's there to support him. Devin, I'm going to need for you to hopscotch over hot coals. Did y'all see how disrespectful this little shit was? Honey, he gets out of that jail. Here his grandmother was just spewing out, this, trauma dumping onto Kathy. She's crying. Okay, she's hurt. And then here comes Devin walking out. Didn't say, hey, kiss my tail, nothing. He was like, oh, well, are we getting ready to go? He walks past him. Didn't give him no hug or nothing. Honey, that got Kathy really together. Kathy said, now, wait a minute. Hold up. You ain't gonna say nothing to your grandmother? Your grandmother who literally is on the cane. You ain't gonna say nothing to her? And how cute was Miss Grandma's earrings? Honey, back in the day, Miss Grandma was on one. Do y'all hear me? I was like, honey, that cane don't fool me, Grandma. What was you out there doing back in the day? You don't fool me. So, he walks off, okay, talking about he needs his socks. Where's my personal items? I need socks. Kathy said, what you talking about? You need socks. He said, I need socks. He is more concerned about his needs than what the people around him has gone through because of what you have done to them. Devin, please grow up. Grow up. That's what you do. Getting on my nerves, acting like a spoiled, entitled brat. And see, this is why you will not get the kind of help that you need or will accept the kind of help that you need because you're hard-headed. A hard head makes a soft tail. How long y'all think that it's going to be when he leaves that sober living facility before he relapses? How long? How long? I say 2 days. He's blaming everybody else instead of him taking accountability for his actions. The way he treated his grandmother was awful. The way he treated Kathy was awful. So they're going down the road, and child, Kathy's trying to talk to him. Honey, Devin was not paying her any kinds of mind. He was rolling his eyes. He was like, oh, well, everybody let me down. Everybody wasn't supporting me. Nobody was here for me. Honey, I would have set him out on the side of the road. You wasted my time. If I was Kathy, I would be like, you're wasting my time. I could be somewhere looking at the Golden Girls and eat me some popcorn. But I'm here taking you to the sober living facility. They have no ties to this boy. This boy is not family. The only reason why they are doing what they're doing for Devin is because of his grandparents. That's it. And it's no one else. It's no one else. So anyway, Devin's ungrateful self walked into the sober living facility, and child, that was that. He gonna tell me, I appreciate you, I thank you, with his run over prison slippers. I was like, boy, you ain't got a pot to piss in. And the people, your family, your legitimate family, you treating them like trash, but it's their fault. Devin, please stop. Please stop it and grow up. What y'all got to say? Oh, hey, Wendy. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Vanessa. You only saw half of it? What you say? Look, what you say? He got what in his socks? Honey, he was real concerned about them socks, wasn't he? Hey, Cassandra. Hey, know your worth. Yes, he is a brat. Yeah, they need to quit giving him bond. Leave him in there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then his sister come talking about he's very convincing. He wasn't too convincing when he could have stayed at your house. Honey, you put a stop to that real quick, didn't you, sister? You put a stop to that real quick. So he ain't too convincing. It's because you bonded him out because you know that he ain't there with you. Because if you would have bonded him out where you lived, where would he would have went? To your house. You know what you doing, girl. You should have kept him in there. I agree with Trina. Hey, Barbara, you ain't never late. Who we going to talk about next, child? Anyway, that is Devin, Cynthia, and Daniel. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Jennifer and Cindy, do you all think that Jennifer lied? Because she said she lied about her relapse. Do y'all think she lied because of her anxiety? Because of her, let me get it right. What she say? She was overwhelmed and stressed. Do y'all think that that's why she lied about her relapse? Or was she ready to get out of the house of horrors? She had a little lineup outside of the house. It didn't pan out. She ain't got nowhere else to go. So she had to go back to Cindy's house. Which one y'all think it is? Now, as we all know, Jennifer, last we seen her, she was crying, snot flying, talking about she done relapsed. And boy, she had me convinced. I was like, oh my God, that's so sad. I felt bad for Jennifer. She up there in that nasty ass house with that gargoyle. No wonder she relapsed. How Cindy was talking down to her. How Cindy was throwing her kids and her mother up in her face, making her feel bad. I see why she relapsed. So Jennifer says she relapsed and she need to go to detox. So Cindy's homegirl came over, talked to her, took her to detox. But then we find out that Jennifer was on some BS. Now, Cindy's homegirl came over and said, listen, okay, I took her to the hospital where she needed to detox. And I'm thinking to myself, after I found out that Jennifer had lied, I'm thinking to myself, did she leave the hospital as soon as you pulled off? Because she didn't relapse. So here is Jennifer. Cindy done called Jennifer, and Jennifer says, well, I got something to tell you. Lies on top of lies. Honey, I didn't relapse. I was overwhelmed. I was stressed. My anxiety was everywhere. See, that's why I lied. Okay. See, I didn't know how to handle this situation amongst the critters and the dust bunnies and your mean, honorary way of how you talk to me and how you boss me around. So I needed to make up an excuse to why I need to get out this raggedy ass house. But she didn't say that. She said that she was overwhelmed and stressed. But see, this is why I have a little with that story. Because see, she said she went to her brother's house. And she said that that's not a place where she needs to be. Because see, that place is where the DRUGSs are. So she couldn't stay there. So maybe I'm just saying, in my opinion, look, she may have been overwhelmed and stressed. But I'm just saying that your little connection on the outside didn't work out and you ain't got nowhere to go. So you have to go back to Cindy's place. What a sad thing to know that you can't go anywhere else but back to the house of horrors. And so Cindy was like, are you okay? You scared me. Do you wake up every morning, Cindy, and look in the mirror? Shit. That is what scared you. Go get a comb and a brush. I'm going to need for Cindy to get some Clorox wipes, some Lysol spray, a Swiffer. So Cindy said, would you like to come back here and stay? And so Jennifer said, I would love it. And so in order for Jennifer to come back, she has to take a drug test. And so Jennifer comes. She's happy to be back in Cindy's house. And she took a drug test. Did y'all clock when Cindy says, do you want me to go in with you? Did y'all clock that? And so Jennifer was like, sure. Okay. Apparently, what Cindy says is this what the PO does. Okay. The PO has to go into the bathroom with Jennifer or their clients so they ain't bringing in no dirty urine. Okay. Or I should say clean urine. Okay. Because, honey, one thing about addicts, they are crafty when it comes to taking a drug test, child. Honey, the stories I have heard throughout the years of how people pass a clean urine sample. So here is Cindy. Cindy says, well, I don't know. That's kind of odd. But I guess that's how the PO do it. Cindy, stop your toe. Do you know why the PO does that? Why is it, Sastas? Why is it? Y'all don't know the inside of y'all's jaw. Why is it the PO goes inside of a restroom with their clients? Why is that? Oh, that's right. Because it's their job. Cindy, this isn't your job. Okay? This isn't your job. You don't need to be going to the bathroom with that grown woman, and something's telling me that you kind of liked it. I see. Got me dropping my glasses. I said it. Ew. What y'all think? Ew. See, the Sastas don't get food. No, we don't. No, we don't. You can't fool us. Born tonight, not last night. Talking about, I guess that's what the PO do. It's their job, Cindy. This ain't your job. Okay? You asked her to take a drug test. You tell her to get in that bathroom and take a drug test, and then you just gonna have to trust it. If she done brought in some clean urine, oh well. Going up in that bathroom, knowing it's hot as hell up in there, y'all crammed up in there like sardines. And did y'all see the way Cindy looked when she came out with that smile on her face? Girl, bye. Who you think you fooling? And Jennifer, what's wrong with you having that woman up in there looking at you while you pee? So it comes back negative, okay? Thank God, okay? She has not relapsed. I'm telling you right now, this Cindy and Jennifer duo, it may just got my head a scratching. Are they gonna be bosom buddies? Or is Cindy really gonna show her true colors? Because see, next week we're gonna see them in that grocery store. I'm telling y'all, that Cindy don't fool me. And Jennifer, please find somewhere else to stay. Let's see what y'all saying. Hey, Ann. Oh, honey, next week, y'all, next week's episode is going to be a banger. It is going to be so good. I've said this. Inmate to Roommate is one of the best reality shows out there. It's my favorite so far. I love it. Next week, they're going to give us everything that we need. Yes, they are. Thank you, Cassandra. Sure was. Honey, she told a whole lie, Trina. There you go, know your worth. So we in some type of agreement with that. Oh, but that's right. We got to go. We're going to go by what she said. She was depressed. She was stressed. Her anxiety flared up. Mm-hmm. What is causing you this stress? What's causing your anxiety to flare up? Those 450 boxes? All that dust? Nastiness? When I tell you, y'all never cease to amaze me. See, we can see in betwixt the lines, can't we? Can't we? Can't we see it between the lines? I was waiting for that comment. Hey, Yuli. Oh, we didn't forget, Trey. Oh, we didn't forget. She wanted to be an old chaperone to Jennifer. See, if you can't come in by 9, I'm going to need to go out with you and your homies. Child, with what? Because, see, you put on the front that you have mobility issues. Oh, you was getting around just fine when Jennifer relapsed. What they going to do? Take you in one of them roller carts like in Walmart? They going to be pushing you around? Girl. Hey, Pat. It should have been. In fact, I think season 2 is better than season 1. I hope they get a 3rd season. Honey, everywhere. Fruit flies, critters, bugs. Just, Hey, Jennifer. Didn't she come back glowing, Trina? Honey, Jennifer came back glowing, child. Honey, she had fresh gel up in the hair. Honey, she was smiling. She went to her brother's house. Didn't work out. But she said she went to her brother's house, y'all. Child, that's Jennifer and Cindy. Have y'all hit that like button? Y'all go ahead and hit the like. If you're new here, join the family. Subscribe. Subscribe. I am 300, 350, something to 5K, y'all. I'm somewhere, child. Subscribe, join the family. Now, Jennifer and Cindy, Emily and Jason. Y'all know when I'm going to talk about that trash dumpster. Aaron and David. Now, y'all know I like to cut up just a little bit. Y'all know I just sit up here and I just mind my business and I cut up just a little bit. Did y'all see when Aaron's homeboys walked through that door? His sober companion homeboys. Did y'all see the second one? What was his name? Jack or Jake? Honey, he looked like he could pick me up and turn me around, flip, dip, side, roll. Do y'all hear me? Honey, he looked like he could bite a brick. I said, don't make me go out here and relapse. I won't even do it. Don't make me go out here and make me move to Minneapolis, look him up so I can be a sober companion. Honey, he was fine. I said, let me close my legs. Let me shut my kneecaps. Don't feed into him. Honey, they walked through that door. I said, how do I join this? Oh, I have to be an addict? Oh, okay. Okay. Sober companions, honey, every single one of them had my name on. I said, good God almighty. Inmate to roommate, get rid of David. Bring Aaron and his homeboys. Good God, tell me I'm lying. So Aaron, okay. Aaron and David are having a cookout. And he done invited his friends. He invited his daughter. And so he's feeling, good about himself. So his homeboys came over, his homegirl came over, and they're meeting David. And, here is Aaron talking about, what all David has done for him and how David has helped him. And the homeboys are like, thank you, man. Thank you for looking after my mans. I'm thinking to myself, please pause. Sisters, when they was doing that meet and greet and it was all teeth and smiles and thank you kindness, do we supposed to forget that David is a whole reformed racist out here in these streets? You don't fool me, David. David said out his own mouth that he was a RACIST. Did I forget that? Did I dream that? And then his justification of him being the R word is because he was a liberal R word. He's full of crap. I got my eye on you, David. I still don't trust you. Once you said that you was the R word, I don't care if you are reformed. They don't even make any sense. And then I don't forget how you was looking at Aaron too when he got out of prison. And did y'all see how he was looking at Jake and the homeboys? Honey, he couldn't wait. He probably ran into the bathroom and was like, "Come down now. Calm down, little doggy. Yeah, I know they're fine, but I'm straight." And they're all coloreds. Let me stop. They all won. I think there was a white boy up in there, the one that was built like a wall. Whoo, child, I think that was Jake, honey. He was fine. But anyway, so here they are talking, and honey, they made it seem like that if Aaron was to relapse, okay, his homeboy said it. He said, y'all might as well be ready because all hell is going to break loose. That's how he sounded. He sounded like that if Aaron relapsed, honey, it's going to be a scorched earth. Aaron, what did you do in your past? Because, see, your homeboy made it sound like that you was just out here in these streets causing chaos and destruction. See, that's what your homeboy said. So what is the real Aaron, child? I don't want you to relapse. I really don't. I'm rooting for you. But what was you out here doing in these streets? So then we have his daughter. And I am 100% behind his daughter. I loved that conversation. She was 100% honest about her feelings, her trauma, and what her dad put her through. Imagine you waiting by the door every time your dad tells you, "I'm coming to pick you up. I'm coming to pick you up. I'm going to take you out. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm your dad. I'll be there at 5 p.m. Never show up." And then she gets older and older and older. Broken promises. And she said that her household was terrible. And just the thought of her having her dad, being with her dad outside of that horrible household made her feel better. But knowing that that day never came. And she had to stay in apparently a house of horrors. There's no telling what this young lady went through when she was 10, 9, 8, 11 years old. But see, again, his addiction was more powerful than the love for his child. That's just a fact. I've said that. So She had all these broken promises from her father. And he acknowledged that. He said that he was not there. He was out in these streets. He would get out, go back into jail, get out, go back into jail, lying to his daughter. So his daughter got older and said, you know what? You got to show me. Okay? You can say anything. Yeah, you're out now. You're sober now. But I've done been down this road. You're going to have to show me, okay, that you are genuine, that you are honest, that this is something that you want. Not just you being sober, but you want a relationship with me. This girl is hurting, and she has every right to. Every right. And then she talks about a letter that she wrote him. And apparently, honey, she gave him all kinds of hell. And she should have. And she should have. And he said, listen, he said, it is what it is. He said he read it over and over and over and over again. And he said it himself. He said, I see she's upset. I don't blame her. But again, I'm going to have to show her. And he said something very interesting. What did he say? He said, I did need to hear it, but I didn't want to hear it. Very interested. He needed to hear all of what his daughter had written. Okay, he needed to read that, but he didn't want to because he knows that she is 100% fact. And it does make him feel ashamed, guilt, embarrassment, all the times that you have wasted when you could have been there for your daughter. Instead, she was in a household that she didn't feel safe in. Can you imagine that? You're a father and your daughter is in a house that she didn't feel safe in. She said that. She said that she was in a horrible household. You got a whole lot to prove, Aaron. A whole lot to prove. And you got a whole lot of apologies to show your daughter. Because see, now she's 22. And if she decides she don't want a relationship with you, so be it. Prove it to that girl. Oh, I love that conversation. I absolutely loved it. I love how honest she was. I love that when she started feeling stressed and anxiety, you could see it on her face. She was like, we're going to have to end this conversation. She said, we're going to have to end it because she felt herself. Honey, I bet you she really could have cussed her daddy out. But she took herself out of this situation. And she says, let's just go ahead and join the cookout. Oh, I loved it, y'all. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And for her to be someone who seems like, together, who was brought up in a way that she did, and she seemed very intelligent and, nurturing. I guess that's what I was sure. She just seems like a kind young woman. Good for her. Good for her. So, what did y'all think about Aaron and his daughter and his homeboys? Honey, did y'all see next week? Did y'all see next week? What y'all guys saying? Hey, know your word. Thank you. I appreciate you. With you sitting on top of it. Treat a dandy child. Honey, with one hand. Okay? Hey, Brooklyn. You did too? Brooklyn. You peeped him too, child? Hey, Nearly. I'm doing good. Hold No, it was last night. You need to catch up, honey. It was a pretty good episode. What you say, Yuli? I don't trust him or the project due to why you stay and why ain't you call parole and be like, if I disappeared, it's due to my roommate and his project. Yuli, are you talking about Aaron and David? I don't trust him or the project due to why you stay and why you call parole and be like, if I disappeared, it's due to my roommate. Okay, I see what you're saying. Patrice says, we live about 40 minutes from where Dave is from. He is who he say he is or used to be. Oh. So what does that mean, Patrice? You're going to have to get a little bit more detail. So you're saying that he is the always? Mm-hmm. But see, he's reformed, Patrice. He's reformed. Hey, Jennifer. Let me find. What'd you say? Look. Was that his name, Luke? Child, I don't know. I thought it was Jay. Honey, all of them was fine, child. Honey, all of them. Hey, look, if you find them, we'll go on a double date. Y'all show Kelly some love. Sass, OMG, I am live with you. Just done chemo session. And you always crack me up, girl. Well wishes. Okay? Wishing you nothing but the best. I hope everything works out for you. Y'all go ahead and show Kelly some love, honey. She going through a time. Chemo sessions. And who is she here with? She's here with me and the Sasters. Show her some love. Hey, Kelly. F cancer. F cancer today, F cancer tomorrow, F cancer forever. Wishing you well, girl. Wishing you well. Oh, boy. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Debbie. Child, what you say? Look, oh, child. Honey, ain't every place. Honey, it just seems like every place got the all words, honey. It's just a fact. Okay? So. All right, let's move on, child. Pat, you a VA girl. Girl, ain't it been hot? Pat, I'm going to need for you to stay cool because next week it's supposed to reach 100 in these parts of Virginia, in my parts. I don't know what part you live in, but it's supposed to be hot, okay? The devil is going to be tap dancing outside your house. So I'm going to need you, Pat, to stay cool down there in good old Virginia. Okay? Because it's going to be hot. Y'all, when I tell you the heat, y'all stay hydrated. That's what you do. Stay hydrated. Drink you some water. And stay out this sun. And if you got to get in the sun, use some sunscreen. the 150. I don't even know if it go up that high. Hey, Marla. All right, so we did Aaron and David, Jennifer and Cindy, Daniel and Kathy. Last, oh yes, and most definitely least, Jason, I'm going to need for you to get tested. Jason, I'm going to need for you to get tested. Now, first I need for you to get a job, but I'm going to need for you to get tested. You out here got these harlots out here, these strange women out here, just going in and out of this house, leaving DNA and soiled sheets. How much y'all want to bet he ain't changed those sheets since the first harlot that came through that door? You got these hussies in and out of that house. Now, we've only seen 2, but there's no telling how many done went in and out that house. Emily, I don't feel a bit sorry for you. Oh, no, I don't, ma'am. Oh, no, I don't. This is all on you. Now, as we know, Jason, he's all about cracking some backs and blowing out some backs. He don't care about nothing else. And why does he have a cell phone? Oh, that's right. He got to call his hoes. Hey, he got to call his hoes. Because, see, he ain't calling for no job. So, Emily, it's like, Jason, you got to find you a job, homie. You got to get you a job. And Jason's like, yeah, I'm on it. So she has some friends who have this rescue animal place, dogs. And so she was like, you know what? It's a lead. I need rent. He ain't working. All right. Now, mind you, he already got a husband that son came and gone that Emily didn't know anything about. Why did she know anything about it? Oh, it's because she was at work and she left this strange man who was in prison for identity theft amongst her paperwork. And then he bringing in women who have questionable backgrounds amongst her paperwork. This woman, Emily, what is wrong with you? Trusting this person you don't even know. You don't even know, girl. So they're on their way to this little animal rescue place. And honey, she is doing this. She's running that mouth, honey, like Charlie Brown's teacher. Honey, Jason wasn't paying that a bit of mind. Jason was like, child, I just tuned her out. She talked too much. And homegirl never shuts up. So I ain't listening to nothing she got to say. Okay? I got a roof over my head. I got a bed with soiled sheets. And I've been doing anything I want. So I don't care what she got to say. So they went to the little animal rescue place. And child, honey, he over there with the animals, the ones, that dog got the muzzle on it that nobody don't want to go near and that he don't want to go near. And he felt comfortable with the little dog that has some issues. Come to find out, it's for volunteer only. I said, Emily, you didn't check this out beforehand. You didn't ask them beforehand, is this a paying job? Child, just like Jason said, that was a waste of time. Emily over there looking like who done it, what for? Talking about who? She just walking crooked through life. So Emily and Jason is outside, okay? Working in the yard, I guess, child. And who pulls up? One of Jason's homeboys on a motorcycle. Jason said, that's my homeboy. He owed me money when I went to prison, so he come and do me a solid. So this guy gives Jason $500, just like that. And that's for rent for Emily, because the agreement is that he pays her $500 a month for rent. And so Jason was like, listen, it's going to take a while, okay? I just got out. Ain't gonna have no job the next day. Oh, but you got plenty of connections when it comes to these hussies going in and out that house. One of them is a bartender. She can't hook you up with a job. Oh, that's right. See, the only thing you can hook up is her legs up in the air and waving them like you just don't care on them nasty ass soil sheets. Where's the CDC? You're nasty. And can I say this? We have not seen Jason take a shower. But see, what we have seen him do is splash water on his face. Ew. Ew. Emily, you can't tell me that ever since Jason has darkened your doorway, it ain't been an odor? Oh, so that's what you're telling me, Emily? So then the homeboy done gave him the money, and then the homeboy, no couth, no decorum, he gonna tell about, hey, can I go inside and take a crap? And so Jason said, let me go ask. Let me go ask. And so Emily, she actually did something right. I was looking at that television and I said, if Emily let this mongrel step in her house and poop, I was going to take my television and toss it out the window. But Emily came through. Emily said with the quickness, N-O. Hell no. H to the no. Get the hell up out my face. Are you crazy? Know him? He can't be having, they be going up in my house using the bathroom. And so Jason was like, I said I would ask. I mean, hey, I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, if it was me, I have somebody go in there and use my toilet paper and, use my soap. Of course you would. Because you have no couth to you, Jason. You got strange women coming in and out this house. Lying to Emily from day one. Honey, you ain't nothing but a little scoundrel. But hey, I can't say nothing because he said he's a master manipulator and he likes chaos. So here is Jason giving Emily the $500. And she was like, thank you, I guess. Honey, Emily, it don't matter where that money came from. Just as long as he gave you the money, there is no reason in you trying to explain where he got that money from when you have a whole stranger up in your house, an inmate up in your house, someone who was in there for financial fraud, and you worried about where that $500 came from. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Everything that has come your way is on you because you're so strapped for money that you would rather have someone who don't care nothing about you, don't respect your home to enter it. So you got your little $500. You better be lucky you got that because let me tell you something. Annalisa and Veda ain't got shit. Honey, Maul came up in that house with disrespect. That's what Maul did. So you better be lucky you got your little $500. So here we are. It's time for Emily to go to work. Okay. Now remember, Jason, don't have anyone in my house. Don't have anyone in my house. We cool? We cool? You understand me? Don't have nobody in my house. Bet. While he's strumming a guitar. The minute she leaves. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got the house to myself. The idiot's gone. Yeah. How fast can you get here? Bet. Okay, bye. So he splashed some water on his face. Here comes Amber. Y'all, did y'all see the dog? Did y'all see that dog? Honey, even the dog said, oh, I know, hell no. This is some BS. Honey, even the dog said, and this ain't this ain't the same. This ain't the same one that was here last night. Who are these? Who are the? Honey, the dog's ears got to twitching. The dog's nose got to twitching. I thought I see a tear. Honey, you got that poor dog stressed the F out. The dog was like, I'm going to have to bite my mama. The dog said the minute she comes back in this house, I'm biting the shit out of her. Who she got up in this house? So here comes Amber. Hey. He was like, how you doing, darling? Hey, enough of the small talk. Let's get to the room. So they go in that nasty room with the sore sheets from whomever the day before. And so it's the next morning, and here comes Emily. Good morning. What the heck? And she done seen her some TJ Maxx wedges. There's nothing wrong with TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx. Honey, she done seen them wedges, honey, and she says, oh my God, what is happening? My battery's low. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Intermission, talk amongst yourself. Don't look at my tail when I get up. Let me see the rain. Let me see it go by. All summer shades. Ooh. I'm back, y'all. I don't even know why I don't bring my charger in here, because knowing good and well. Where you at? There you are. And I have to keep it in the other room. Okay. Okay. So here comes Emily. Oh my God, what the heck is going on with her? Oh my God, what the heck? So she has the shoes in her hand. And she says, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. You can't believe that Jason lied to you since day one. So here she is. Honey, did y'all see them cameramen? Honey, the camera they were up to her face like this. They wasn't going to miss this. I know what's going on in there, Jason. Jason, get her out of here, Jason. I know what's going on, Jason. You lied to me, Jason. Get her out. Here, Jason, coming to the door. He was like, she was like, get out. Okay, you know, get her out. So here is the girl, okay? Then stay up. Why couldn't you get her out, stupids? So here's the girl. Emily says, it's nothing against you. It's nothing against you, but you gotta go, hussy. Okay, you harlot. You gotta go and take your wet, nasty coochie with you. Y'all, that door has been closed up for 12 hours with them up in there spreading their DNA. What did the room smell like when she opened up that door? No wonder the dog was worried. It smelled like a dumpster, okay? That's what it smelled like. Just nasty. These people are disgusting. So here is Jason. Jason was like, I don't know what the big deal was. What is the big deal about me having someone here? And instead of Emily saying, get your crap, I don't know what you have, but you got 2.5 seconds to get up out my house. See, she leaving. I'm going to need for you to follow her. See, you can do whatever you want in her house. That's what I would have said. Go with her. Go with the bartender, Amber. Get out. And then here's Emily, all disheveled. I cannot believe it. Why is he doing this to me? You don't know him. He's been there for 3 days. And he got toxic fumes all throughout your house. Save your dog. And Jason's still up in that child. Honey, you can't tell him that, Trina. Honey, he know he fine. He really think that he is the man's man. And these women, the women who have came, they're not unattractive. And I'm thinking to myself, what do y'all see in him? What am I missing? Honey, put a bag over your face is all I got to say. There's no way. No way. Soiled. Haven't seen it yet. Not that I want to see him, taking a shower or a bath, but something is telling me that he ain't taking no shower, because why does he keep splashing water all over his face? Underneath his arms. If you was in the habit of washing your tail, you wouldn't even have to do that. You freshen up with the door shut and taking a legitimate shower. Why you splashing? You ain't washed none, you nasty. I think they are people that he knows. I mean, I really think that they are people that he knows. Now, I don't know their profession. I'm just saying that they're harlots and hussies. I don't know if they're ladies of the night. But what I do know is that they're comfortable coming into a home that they don't even know and disrespecting it and soiling sheets. That's all I'm saying. And really, it don't make a difference to me, because, see, in my mind and in my eyes, he's the nasty one. Girl, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, child. That's the question. And then they question the inmates on why they're not working or on why they're not paying any bills. Y'all, my stomach is y'all, I need to eat me something. I haven't ate all day. And y'all, if y'all hear my stomach, honey, don't pay no mind, y'all. I mean, hey, Miss Charlie. I didn't think about that, Patrice. You know what? I didn't think about that. You may be right. They probably seen him and said, oh, no. No, he's going to take one of our dogs. I did not think about that. Honey, that poor dog. Just do y'all see it? Honey, that dog's head was cocked and was like, what is happening? Excuse me, ma'am. He said that it's been 3.5 years. See, that's what he said. He said he been around hairy men for 3.5 years. He ain't cracked no back. Or his back wasn't cracked. See, that's what he said. But see, we all know about things like this from the Love After Lockups and how these men have been friendly in prison. Chance, Quaylen, others. Great idea. Great idea. Hey, Yola. Perfect. They nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. The camera work is perfect. They're so shady, too. They're shady. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. This have I went an hour? I sure did. All right. Any questions? Okay. Anything happening? All right. Let's see. Anything popping? That's the recap of Inmate to Roommate. Hopefully, this will not get FLAGGED. Oh, God. My other video, y'all. My last video, I don't know what happened. I guess it was some type of glitch. It never happened to me like that before. I've been hit with the yellow sign before, and usually it gets lifted within a couple of minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Sometimes it takes 2 days, honey. It's a mess. But I put up that video, and I don't know what YouTube was on. 20 minutes was fine, and then boom, they hit me, and I was like, "What is happening?" So I had to put the video on private. Then 20 minutes later, they lifted it. Then about 30 minutes later, they hit me again. Then about an hour later, they lifted it. And I was like, oh my God. Y'all, when that happens, it is so frustrating because one, it messes with your coins. That's one. Two, it doesn't go out to the algorithm, which means your video just drops. Okay. It may not even hit y'all's notifications. Okay. So, someone is reviewing it. I don't know what I said in the video that triggered my little YouTube prison. But it's so aggravating. I know It's Rocks was talking about her being FLAGGED here lately, and how her videos have just been hit hard. I feel so bad because I know how it is. And It's Rocks is one of my favorite YouTubers. I just love her, y'all. And I love Top of the Blogs. I watch her power videos. I don't even watch the show, but I just love her. And so I think a couple of content creators have been hit, and I guess it was just my turn. So it's all part of the game. Ain't no need of me crying over it. Ain't nothing I can do. So hopefully this video will stay green. And I think it will. So anyway, y'all don't care nothing about that, but that's why my video was on private and not on private and on child. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, JJ. Y'all show JJ some love. Show JJ some love. JJ, welcome to the family, child. Welcome to the family. We just kick it over here. We have a good old time, and I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Wendy, it's all right, child. It's all right. Child, honey, nobody didn't care for House of Dragons. This is how I do my videos, you all. I look at 10% of my subscribers, the viewership. I have whatever amount of subscribers, 4,700, 4,600, 4,500, whatever it is. 10% of that is 450, 460, 470, 440. I even take that. If I don't hit that, no. Y'all don't understand the amount of time it takes into doing these videos. I appreciate y'all wanting me to recap some of these shows, but honey, for me to watch these shows a couple of times, take my notes, upload the video, and I don't get even my 10%? Absolutely not. I like House of Dragons. I will continue to watch it, but no, y'all ain't watching it. So, and that goes for any show. Any show. And plus, the algorithm plays a part. House of Dragons is not in my algorithm. And people was like, well, if you keep uploading, it will get into the algorithm. It may. But it may not have the same engagement. See, engagement plays a part too. It plays a part as well. When we say like, comment, subscribe, we're not just saying that just to be, hey y'all, hey, like them. No, it all plays a part in the algorithm. The likes, when y'all comment, it all gets your video out there to people who may not even know that is there. And my House of Dragons fell like a sack of potatoes. It just did. So, I appreciate y'all, but no, I gotta, Honey, it's very good. But I loved the Game of Thrones. I watched every episode, every season. I loved it. House of Dragons season 1 was off the chain, and season 2, oh, it's so good. It's really good. Give it a chance. No, Trina, absolutely not. No, nope. I didn't. I don't watch that. Oh, no problem. It's just part of the YouTube game, child. Is that it? Honey, I tried watching that interview with a vampire because y'all said it was y'all girl. No, it is not for me. It is not for me. I did try to watch it. No, not for me. Nope. I mean, so yeah, some people like it. I just that little college hill, but no, 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 no. It was something I was gonna tell y'all. I was gonna ask y'all about. Oh, y'all remember that teacher that was getting his hair braided? He got reinstated. He got his job back. What was that I was gonna bring up? Okay, I'm gonna bring this up, y'all. I'm gonna bring this up. This has nothing to do with reality television. So y'all watch it in the comments. Did y'all see that video of that preacher talking to his congregation, which I'm blown away that this man has a congregation and members? He is up there talking to his congregation about his wife and how you better not talk to his wife a certain way. And when you see his wife, you better say, hey, Mrs. Wife, or you better pray for her, and you better not say anything negative or mean to her. This is what this pastor says in the church. And while he's saying all this, his congregation is like, amen. Yes, yes, Lord. Yes, glory to God. They are literally co-signing him. And I'm thinking to myself, what is going on? And then this vile human being, because see, that's what he is. I said, I want to see this wife. This pastor, hold on, this pastor, oh, I guess I should say this man is 68 years old. And his wife, watch the comments. Watch the comments. His wife, he's 68. He's a man of God, is 18. Why does he still have members? Y'all didn't hear me. Oh, see the chat's not going fast enough for me. Y'all didn't hear me. He's 68 and his wife is 18. See, the chat's not going fast enough for me. Why does this cretin have members? So you mean to tell me that You wasn't messing with her until she was 18. Oh, is that what you're telling me, Mr. Man of God? I'm going to need for you to nosedive head first into hell. I said it, y'all. I said it. Because, see, that's not a man of God. Now, me being a PK, a preacher's kid who grew up in the church, my dad was a preacher. My dad had several churches. Okay. And it just would have blown my mind that if my dad was a 68-year-old man and he married an 18-year-old girl, I no longer have a father. And that's just that on that. Because, see, something's going on with my dad. How can I stand by and accept the way he is as a father, as a pastor, and he got an 18-year-old wife as a child? That's somebody's child. And you talking about how I should live my life? You're supposed to be someone who gives reasoning, who shows love, who shows compassion, who is there when someone needs you to pray for them. When they are at their lowest, you are the one that they call for. But you somewhere marrying an 18-year-old girl and he still got people at his church. Y'all, this pisses me off. Hallelujah. Speak it, Pastor. I have another question. Where's her parents? Oh, that's right. Because, see, I did a little research. And see, her parents are members. Been members for years from what I read. Okay. It is on the internet. It may not be true, but see, he felt comfortable standing up there and talking to his members, basically threatening them. And then he said, he says, you don't want to see me on the news if someone says anything about his child bride. And someone put in the comments, it was a man, and he says, if that was my daughter, you're going to see me on the news. I was thinking to myself, where's the men? Where's the men of the church? Where's her older cousins? If she has siblings, if she had uncles, where are they at? Why is this so-called man of God still breathing? Why ain't he walking with a limp? Why isn't he eating from a straw? You're a disgusting P-word man who is betraying and who is lying about being a man of God. That's not a man of God. You're trash. And anybody who's upset by what I'm saying, get out. It's worse. It's worse because he is someone who's supposed to have God speaking through him. He's worse than any other man out here who seeks young girl, a girl. That's what she's a child. And he thinks that's okay. And these people co-sign, y'all out there piss me off. See, that's why I don't talk about it. Because y'all know I get mad. And then his cocky, arrogant self, don't be saying anything about my wife. If you do, you're going to see me on the news. Oh. Do you know how fast? Honey, let that be my baby sister. Let that be. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What you say? Someone was secretly recording from the pew. He knows he's wrong. That's why he even addressed it. Yeah, and JJ. He was so vile with it. Y'all can go watch it. Just type in the internet. Type in 68-year-old pastor marries 18-year-old girl. It'll come up. The video, everything will come up. Stop making sense. Stop making sense. And then you're going to try to convince me that you waited until she was 18 to have involvement. Oh, okay. Born at night. Not last night. You're 68, which means you were 50 when she was born. 50. But see, this is the real question. I don't know if he has children. I don't know that. Him and her don't have children, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they don't, but I don't know if he has children. Okay? I mean, he's old enough to be her grandfather. He may have grandkids. What if he does have children? What do they think about this? Were they in the audience saying, "Yeah, that's my daddy"? How are you proud of this man? Again, I won't have a father. Devin. That's what I said. But see, I read on the internet, y'all take it with a grain of salt. I read that her parents, that was their church. So what does that tell you? That this young lady grew up in the church. That's what I read. So had he been seeing her since she was younger? And as she got older, he said, "Oh, that's her birthday. That's her birthday." Now, y'all know I don't believe in the V word. Y'all know I don't believe in the V word. Yes, child. Boom. That's where they met. Guarantee it. And why does this 18-year-old? I want y'all to think about this. Because see, I'm not blaming this young lady. I mean, I'm not. I don't want y'all taking it that way. This is someone's child. Okay? But why would an 18-year-old young girl in this day and time feel comfortable marrying a 68-year-old man? Why? Is it because she has known? This is all allegedly. This is just me. This is just me. Is it because she felt comfortable with this man her whole life? If it is true that she was raised in this church, I don't know how long he'd been a pastor, but you're going to tell me that an 18-year-old, that let's say they just met, she going to look at this 68-year-old man and say, "Oh, he's the one for me. High five." I think the F not. And if she was raised in this church around this man and her parents allowed this, they should be ashamed of them. They should be ashamed of themselves. Ashamed. Honey, what do you think? Buddha, what do you think? What did yeah, but his, you know what? Daphne, honey, the congregation and his members was, yes, praise, praise him, praise him. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Cult, a cult. Absolutely horrific. I wish that young lady, um, well. I wish her well. I do. I wish her well. Wish her well. And I hope she is being protected. That's all I Lord, wrap your grace around this girl. The rest of the adults can hopscotch into you nowhere. Hey, Kayla. Anything else? I know I try to keep it lighthearted, child, but honey, I just had to let that out. When I seen that video, I was just so disgusted. I was so disgusted. Just Wendy says he was the dean of the church school she went to. So he was a dean of a school that she went to. So, Wendy, what you're telling me is not only was he a so-called man of God, he was teaching the children as well. I mean, he was a dean of a school, a church. It always comes back. Why is it always a school? Now, this is according to Wendy. Special, what is it, Wendy? Special guidance. Oh, yes. Oh. Mm-hmm. Why is he giving special guidance? This school doesn't have a guidance counselor? Oh, no, 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 no. Mr. Pastor was the guidance. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, redefine me. Oh, Lord, honey, we did inmate to roommate recap. And then we got on the subject of this so-called pastor who's 68 years old. He married an 18-year-old girl. Now, from what I read in the internet, that she was raised in his church with her family. That's how they met, that he known her, since she was little. Wendy done come in here and said, he was a dean of a school, a religious school, and she was a student, Lord, and he was giving her special guidance. Both stories can be true. How long has he known this young girl? Probably ever since she'd been going to that school when she was younger. Okay. And who's to say that she didn't also go to the church? What kind of school is this? This dean. Disgusting. Calling himself dean, child. Honey, it was probably the Sunday school. That's more like it. It was the Sunday school in the back of the church. That's exactly what it was. He wasn't no dean of no private school or no university. That's exactly what it was. It was the Sunday school in the back of that church. Child, I've done heard so many conflicting stories. Redefine me. I don't know. Redefine me. I don't know. But for him to stand up in front of his members and congregation with God, he was so arrogant and cocky. Some people, from what I read on the internet, honey, they said that her parents were sitting in there. That the parents is accepted. I don't know. But I said, redefine me. My question is, why is he's not limping? Why does he even have a church? They think this is okay? So this is okay. Okay. All right. Oop. It just blows my mind, child. But anyway, thank you, Wendy, coming through. Thank y'all for y'all's input. I know this is not my usual, but I just wanted to get that out. And how just trifling is that? But anyway, y'all have a, what did he say? Yes, absolutely. After they called him out. As they should. Oh, so what? So he's just going from church to church, or is this just church gossip and he got mad? Maybe that's why he got that little chip on his shoulder. Whatever. I don't know what bothers me more. That he's still a pastor, that he still have members, or that he married someone that could be his granddaughter. Like I said, I wish her the best. Especially when, as Wendy said, she said she needed special guidance. Lord, homeschooling. I mean, I wasn't homeschooled. I mean, I went to public school, but I never had that type of experience with these teachers. And not all public schools or private schools or even religious schools should be put in that category, because there, of course, there are some fantastic, public schools, private schools, and Christian schools out there. But this whole thing about his dean, it was probably Sunday school. That's my bet. It was Sunday school. So she's 20 now? 22? Oh, okay. 21? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Good night, Narrowly, and good night to you all. Thank you for joining me. Have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next video.